When the melt happens, and it's the 15th of March, and it has, yesterday it was, 40 something. Today it's 50 something, almost 60. Anyway, it's 30 in the afternoon, and over time, the last few days, as the snow on the roof would melt and freeze, melt, freeze, and it built a path. I kind of helped by chopping through this ice, but the ice is 2-3 inches thick. I joke about having a glacier in my yard, but it kind of is the reality. But now that's the natural path where things want to go. When things melt and freeze, it kind of puddles up here because it'll spread out and then freeze that night and then so forth. So that kind of happens. But in general, the swale that I cut that goes from here that way has intercepted the water, and instead of it going that way, it goes that way down the hill. Now over there, I still have a little bit of finalization of drainage to do. Walking across the ice here, got the dog, she's all happy. But yeah, to get the water to drain out of here, because this was a puddle earlier, I had to chop through the ice down that path, which is kind of the low area. That's a puddle over there of epic form. But it's flowing. There's like rapids in this tiny little stream here, which is kind of cool to watch. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit on it. And there you go. See, the water's just rippling down that little stream. And then it eventually goes down and goes down, and then goes down the hill into the woods, and then the stream that goes that way cuts behind this hill and goes down to, further south, shall we say. So that's it. This is, the midpoint of the yard. Getting the water out of here. This puddle's over here, no big deal. But, yeah, trying to make it so that if, tomorrow night it's going to get down to about 20 again, so it'll freeze once more. Oh, yeah, and then over here, the other swale that we cut last year is looking pretty good because it drains out from the front of the shed down this way through this low spot I cut, which probably drops the surface of the yard like a good foot, and then it goes out that way. And you can actually see the ripples in the water here as well. Let's see if I can capture that. There we go. It's kind of like a cool little stream. There we go. There's the ripples, and you can see the sunlight going through. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I am so looking forward to spring. Let's see, it's the middle of March, so another month and spring might be here. And then we can burn the wood, because we got burning season till May 1st. Hey, Chloe. Yes. Yes. Anyway, we're out here in the backyard. Last night, so yesterday was up to 64 degrees here, and it rained last night, and we had thunderstorms, which was exciting. And of course, it got cold again, so sure enough, we have all kinds of interesting ice structures here along this area where I got the drainage going from underneath the swing set. It kind of, chopped the ice down to the ground, drains out that way and goes downhill. So that's pretty cool. But, for all you warm weather people, you might be missing out on the delights of having to wear yak tracks so you don't slide all over the place on the ice, because it's pretty much a glacier out here. And then just how the water down here, I didn't chop it all, it just did its own thing. And in the morning sun, you can see that. It's pretty cool, huh? I mean, thank goodness we got the sun shining. Probably high in the 40s today. Just unwrapping myself from the dog who's all hyper and pulling. But it's like squishy snow water on top of ice. Because, freeze thaw, freeze thaw, freeze thaw. It's kind of how things roll in New England here. Southern New England anyway. It just doesn't stay frozen. But on the plus side, now that it's March, some people say, oh, spring's almost here. Sure. Sure thing. Yeah, when those April snowstorms come, I really don't feel that way. But yeah, our yard gets icy. But at least the work I've done with my wife's permission, this swale that I cut down through here to drain out from in front of the shed down to the stream that's back there is pretty awesome. Know anybody who wants some pine logs? Doing well. So yeah, that's a bit of what's going on here. Meanwhile, the dog is like so spazzy, so hyper. Yes! Yes! Pull! She's such a puppy. But anyway, hope everybody has a good day.